Hey, what's going on, everyone? Moose here, and today we are going to be shooting the XR32. This is the new level 4 plate. This is Kevlar and ceramic from the Body Armor outlet. Thanks to the Body Armor outlet for sending this plate to be shot. We're also going to be shooting today, but it'll be in a separate video, some level 3 plate. And let me bring in our level 3 expert, Pop. Here we go. So here we have the level 3 plate that we're going to be shooting, and Pop has kindly volunteered to hold this.
No.
Wait, I thought you said level 3 was solid as a rock and you trusted your life with it.
Listen, I am in no hurry to throw a flying crossbody cock block on my life. So.
Right. All right. Well, either way, we'll talk about this with Pop later on. We'll see if we can't get him just to stand up and be a dude about it. But I am excited. We do have a bunch of different calibers. I have 300 blackout. We've got 5.56 with some green tips. I've got the 6.8 SPC. I've got the 458 SOCOM. And then just to top it off with the cherry on top, we've got the
300 PRC.
The 300 PRC. Yeah. So, I mean, who doesn't want to see Body Armor get shot with a 300 PRC?
Yeah,
I know I do. So we'll shoot both of them with the 300 PRC just to make a point about it. But, you know, what are we expecting? I really don't know. I mean, level 4, is it going to hold up to 458 SOCOM?
I think it will.
I think it will too. The 6.8, I don't have any ballistic tips, but I still, I mean, that's a radical round.
It'll stop.
I think it will too, to be honest with you. I think really it's going to stop everything. I don't want to, and so here's something that I wanted to talk about a little bit before we get to this, and that is the fact that I was going to bring out some handguns and shoot it with a 9mm and a 40 cal, but realistically, we know a level 4 or even a level 3 is going to stop those, and especially with the level 4 ceramics, I really don't want to degrade the armor itself by shooting it with stuff that, yes, we know it's going to stop it, but it's going to make the stoppage of the rifle rounds potentially not as good, right? Because it's going to be broken up. So it is what it is. But either way, stick around. We're going to come back. We're going to get this damn party started. I can't wait. Check this out. All right, so here we are. We're going to start out with the 300 blackout. I really kicked around the idea of 5.56 or 300 blackout first, but I'm running the V-tips in this, so we're just going to give her one shot. I'm going to try to aim a little high on the target. Hopefully my gun is sighted in for this range, but either way, let's take a look. We have our other camera downrange, and let's see what we can do here. All right. Safety first, kids. There we go. One shot. That was devastating, to say the least. Let's go ahead and take a walk down there and see what it looks like. All right. That really opened up. That opened up way more than I thought it would, but very cool, to say the least. Those are 110 grain VMAX. But it definitely caught it. Oh yeah, you got a little bulge in the back there. You know, it knocked the front cover down, but that's cool. It just like unglued. I could feel the Kevlar in there, or the ceramic. But if you want to take a look at the back, there is definitely a little bulge. But I mean, it definitely stopped it without a doubt. So no penetration, no pass through. So let's go ahead and head back down, and we'll do the 5.56 next. So here we are, 62 grain, green tips, 5.56. See what we can't do. Nice. All right. Let's go ahead and take a walk down here and see what she looks like. It appears that it didn't do the same thing that the 300 blackout did, where it kind of blew a lot of it back out. I can definitely see my impact. See the impact right there. And it definitely, I hit it on the edge, but we do not have pass-through. We have a bigger bulge, but it definitely stopped that round from coming through. You are definitely dealing with some sore ribs, without a doubt. Probably still picking yourself up off the ground from the wind and your entire nervous system shutting down for a moment. But overall,
Rethinking your life choices.
right, rethinking a lot of life choices, right? It's all fun and games until you actually get shot. So, but with that, you're potentially going home if they don't keep shooting you now that you're laying on the ground sucking your thumb. All right, so here we have one of my favorite rifles. This is the 6.8 SPC, and I don't remember the grain weights on these. I want to say they're roughly, I think they're 110 grain is what they are, but they are soft points. Which, you know, this is more of what the average person would be running, right? If you're gonna be in that survival situation. When we talk about body armor and what it can stop, one thing we have to keep in mind is that if you are in a self-defense situation, chances are you're not going up against somebody who's running 300 PRC as their main weapon and trying to kill you with it, right? I mean, they're gonna be running 5.56, 223, you know, maybe 6.8, probably not, 300 blackout, something like that. You know, something that the average person uses. So let's see what we can do with this 6.8, and here we go. All right. Let's not forget our safety. Oh yeah. Man, I'll tell you what. If you have never shot a 6.8 SPC, you are missing out, buddy. It is time for you to rethink your arsenal and go get yourself one. But let's go down and take a look, see what it did. It definitely, I believe, stopped it. But I'm curious to see if it's going to have the same bulging or more bulging than the 5.56 did. Now, one thing I also want to keep in mind with you guys is I am trying to shoot it in different areas. So I don't want to just keep beating the same place. So I shot it about just below there, but looky there, it absolutely stopped it. Bulge, it's starting to separate in the back, but I mean, honestly, there's no pass through. There's no hole back here. It didn't rip anything. It is absolutely, it did 100% stop that. So let's go grab the 458 SOCOM and see what we can do with that. All right. 458 SOCOM. These are 550 grain bull metal jackets from our friends over at Black Butterfly. For those of you that shoot a 450 Bushmaster, 350 Legend, or any other caliber, especially in these larger calibers, definitely check out our friends over at Black Butterfly Ammunition. They have an incredible selection of just, I mean, things that you just can't find everywhere else. So definitely check them out. You're going to be seeing more of them on the channel. And one shot. Nice. Let us go down and take a look at what we did. Well, it definitely deformed out the back, but it did stop it, in fact. It did not pass through. It definitely pushed the back apart even more. But, I mean, I almost feel like we need to shoot it again, but we have a 300 PRC that we want to shoot this with to see what it'll do. So, I'm going to say, honestly, I hit a little bit lower. Maybe I didn't. You know what? Let's shoot another one with the 458 SOCOM. All right. Second shot, 458 SOCOM. I'm going to aim a little bit lower. There we go. Let's go have a look. Oh, it stopped it, baby. It definitely stopped it. It hit right there. I could see the entry point. If you could see that right where you're at, it hit right here. You can see my finger divoting in. And look at the bulge on the back. But yes, it absolutely did stop. I mean, that's a big bulge now. That was angry. But yeah, it did. Let's go grab the 300 PRC and watch it zip right through this thing. Because why not? All right, so we have shot this level 4 plate with all kinds of stuff. We have beat this thing to death. But how about a 300 PRC? This is a Hornady match 220 grain bad to the bone round. So Yeti's over here. He's gonna shoot one just to sight it in at 25 yards, just kind of see where he's hitting. And then we're gonna turn it loose on the plate. So let's see what happens. So this will just be our first shot just to see where it's hitting.
3 inches low at the lower right target. So.
All right. So I'd say aim dead center on that plate. And here we go. Let's see what this plate does. I have high hopes, but we'll see. Boy, if it stops this after all the abuse it's had, this is a winner. It's a winner anyway. It's taken a lot of abuse. All right. Let's take this puppy down there and see what we got. I do not think that it stopped it. I think I saw it pass through, but boy, I'll tell you what. I mean, from the front side, I would say, yeah, it's doing good. Oh yeah. Okay, so we know its limits. 300 PRC is definitely gonna blow right through it, but you know what? At the end of the day, this thing was amazing. It held up to a lot of rounds. You got to figure we hit it with 300 blackout, then we hit it with 5.56, then we hit it with 6.8 SPC, then we hit it with 2 rounds of 458 SOCOM. So I mean, come on, man, that's huge energy dumps on this thing, and then we go and shoot it with a 300 PRC. So look, 300 PRC. Look, I don't know if there's any production stuff that can stop a 300 PRC, but if you know about any, or if you're interested in any commenting on that, drop it in the description down below, or in the comments down below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. But there you have it, the Body Armor Outlet X32, and I could tell you, man, I am, or XR32, sorry. I am thoroughly impressed. And I would say that anybody that's interested, definitely look them up. I believe that you can use code MOOSE and it'll save you a little bit of money. And if not, then, well, you know, it is what it is. So till next time, be good to each other and God bless.